3题结束，比赛继续。第9局，张太一开球。
And we are back, guys, and if you missed that last frame before the break, it was Jang Tai who took that one. Score now 7-1 in his favor. Winner's break, as you can see, is breaking, and wow, what a break. This is race to 19, and his opponent, Phone Cure from Myanmar, and this is the losers bracket final.
Welcome back, everybody. Do us a favor, please, and hit that share button on the corner left of your screen. We did lose you for a bit there, but we're back now. Raymond is doing the most to make sure that the stream gets back and running should we lose you. So please bear with us, and thank you for your patience.
I see jump Q out straight away. Jumping onto the 6 and going to the 2. Oh wow, almost. Almost both parts, yeah, almost both parts of that shot. That would have been unbelievable.
Phone wants to leave the cue ball up there, it looks like.
Yeah,
Not
he'll
a bad
take
shot
that.
from
That's a
him.
good shot. Yeah, I think now Phone's only gonna go for it if he's sure. At 7-1 down, I think he has to make sure before he pulls the trigger. Oh, look at this. Can you get a better roll than that?
And Phone could play on the 11 now to pot the ball in the pocket, but he might leave him on the 6 ball to the center pocket if he does so.
There we go.
That's a good shot. I wonder if he's got the 6. I mean, the 3 is still in trouble. It's
2 as
difficult
well.
to see from that camera shot. Yeah. I don't think he has the potting angle on the 6, or does he, for the center pocket?
To me, it didn't look like it goes. I think he's he's trying to get that cue ball a bit safe, pushing Phone's stripe to the side as well.
I believe Jang Tai was in the last 3 standing at last year's grand finals.
Really?
Let's just double check that. Yeah, just double check that. It could have been last year or the previous year. Let's just double check that. But this won't be his first time in the business end or the top tier business end of this tournament.
Nice shot opening that up. Still the 2 and the 14 tied up on the right side.
Rob Carnell says there's no sound on the Facebook stream. Do you mean the ambient sound, Rob? Do you mean the background sound or the audio from the commentators? Please let us know, guys.
Yeah, do give us some feedback on that, please.
Raymond, so the commentary sound isn't going through to the feedback. Okay, we're good. We're good. We're good. YouTube viewers are crying a little bit. We'll have a look at that for you now, guys. Hello, Lauren Woodboy. Thank you. Thank you for joining us, everybody, and thank you for your understanding. It is appreciated. Seguya Vincent, you're coming in hot there in the comment section. You guys are so funny. Our phone. Come on, man. Come on. He's done it. Lots of hard work, but he's done it. He's taking the second point. Phone to break. And we'll remember that he didn't break in on his last chance at breaking. So that's one rack and run for phone and 3 in a row at the beginning of this match. For Jang Tai, the score 7-2 for Jang Tai, 22 years old. Jang Tai.
Yeah, so it looks like Phone just got the upper hand of him in that frame. It was quite a tied up frame, but yeah, good for him to get that one on the board, and hopefully he can mount his comeback now. He will be breaking once again. Let's see what he can bring to the table.
第10局，杨少杰开球。
It's a good break.
He's made a ball.
Good break, but cue ball, not the best cue ball.
I think he can sneak that solid. The 4 ball in the corner pocket. There's enough of a gap there. Not an easy shot, though. Not an easy shot, though. Potential cushion first, maybe.
延时。
close, but no cigar. Oh,
10秒，延时。
well, it's still an open table here for Jang Tai. And looks like he wants solids. Our viewers on YouTube, just let us know if the commentary is coming through, the commentary audio is coming through on your side. On our end, all looks good. But if you could just let us know in the comment section on YouTube. Thank you. My, oh my, certainly.
Our viewers on YouTube have given us feedback. It is loud and clear on the YouTube stream. They have let me know in the comment section of the YouTube stream. Thank you guys for letting us know. Appreciate that.
Oh, given himself really good shape here for two for the center pocket, and with this guaranteed 8th point for Jang Tai in this race to 19.
Yeah, and he'll be breaking next once again.
Nicely done. Nicely done. Jang Tai 8, Phone Man Chow 2, race to 19.
Already quite the mountain for Phone to climb here, Lenyukta, in this match. It is a tough one. It's a very tough one, especially with the way Jang Tai has been breaking.
延时。
Yeah, he was really deliberating just now on whether to go directly for the 13 ball, and I think he's going to try and make lighter work of that now. Ooh, phone went just wide of that pocket for the pot. Just too many mistakes from him. I mean, he is getting the chances. No doubt he's getting the chances at the table, at the frames, but just can't get into the gear where we've seen him make finish after finish, run out after run out, as he has in previous sessions. Slow start here for Fonement.
But also, you have to remember that in most previous sessions, he was the one dominating. He was quick out of the blocks, and always first on the scoreboard. Usually, always first to lead. And I think that makes a difference. His first opportunity at the table came at 3-0 down, and it was one shot he played. He was in a snooker. Then he went 4-0 down, and at the break already 7-1 down. So it's tough.
I just want to help out these YouTube viewers here. So if you prefer to watch this match on YouTube, guys, also remember that there will be other streamers across the globe that will and air it on regular pages. So make sure that you are on the Joy World Heyball Tour page on YouTube. Then you will get the audio of the commentary as well. Anywhere else, you won't be able to hear us. So bear that in mind when you log onto YouTube.
10秒。5、4、3。
Has he left that pocket open? Has he left that pocket open? The bottom left. Definitely has, and let's see what Jang Tai can do now. Hasn't worked out that well for him, that cannon into the 3. However, it looks like he's taking this to the... Yeah, he could be taking this to the bottom corner. Have a look at this. We're right behind that. No. Hi Carly McGee on the stream. This is the final of the losers bracket, and we will have the grand final tomorrow at 3 p.m. local time here in Chengdu, China. That will be Niu Zhang against the winner of this match. So winner of this match going through to that grand final, and loser of this match guaranteed third place in this tournament.
10秒。5、4、3、2。
You did hear the referee counting down from 5 there, so Phone leaving it late. We did see that last night as well, always taking his full 45 seconds per shot. Players do get one extension of 30 seconds per frame. Big shot now for Phoneman to get nicely on this black ball.
Say 2 cushions to the black.
Oh
Look
yes,
at
coming
this,
into
look
the
at this,
angle.
look at this. Oh, that's lovely.
Oh, you
That
couldn't have
is
placed that
lovely.
cue ball better. Yeah, brilliant. Brilliant. Oh, that's a good shot. Good shot from Phoneman to bring it back to 8-3. He is 8-3 down. Race to 19. Long way to go still in this match. And he will be breaking in the next frame as well. There we see the stats. 4 runouts in total for Jang Tai. Just 1 rack and run for Phoneman Kyo.
He did make a ball on his last break, if memory serves me correct. He just couldn't close on
Yes.
the color.
Yes, he did. He was left with not the easiest cue ball at the bottom of the table, and thus handing the table back over to Jang Tai. So yeah, we're hoping that Phone can start breaking in and yeah, give us a good match. We want to see him playing his best. We want to see both players bringing their best to this losers bracket final.
第12局，杨少杰开球。
So much of power in that.
And we
Unbelievable.
saw, straight, ball straight to the center pocket there. That was a good break from him. Take a look at this again. 13 ball to the center pocket.
Massive, massive break for Fonement.
Solids look good. Solids look good.
Yeah, I have to say, definitely, you got the 6 and the 3 down table in both corner pockets. Has to be going solids. And I feel he's gonna want to make quick work of this. Even the 5 doesn't have to do anything much with the cue ball.
I wonder if we use the 2 ball to open up the black a little bit more. Just a little bit more. Oh, I wonder if he tried to do it there.
Yeah, he did move that black ball already into actually a worse position. But I do feel like he might
Want to develop it a little bit more.
might want to develop it once again. There we go, but how's your luck? No.
Oh my gosh.
No.
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh.
Oh, that's tight. That is so tight. He'll have to swerve and make sure he doesn't catch both stripes.
I thought he was snookered on both object balls, but it looks like he's got a little bit of a gap there. But it's tight, Raymond, as you said.
But also, I do see, I mean, the escape of one cushion for the 6 off the top ball cushion is also, I see him as favorite to make that as well. But here we go. He's going to be swerving this. We'll know. We're right behind this. Oh, wow.
Oh my.
I can't tell if
Looked
that
a little
swerved
bit-
or if that jumped. Honestly, that white ball was airborne for a little while there.
Yeah, he looks good. He looks good for the 4th point, yeah. I know David Shaskolsky said earlier it would be so great if these breaks work for Phone and we see him pull a couple of runouts in a row. And I think all the Phone fans are hoping for that, but also so that we have a better match on our hands because Jang Tai has been phenomenal so far for the most part. We want to see Phone bring that same magic to this quarter, well, to this losers bracket final.
Yeah, we want to see the best from him as well as the crowd. I can see the crowd are also behind Phone. They really do want him to bring his best, and I don't think we've seen his best on the TV table yet. He did play Justin a few days ago. He was playing quite well, but that's not the best version of phone we've seen thus far. And yeah, the version that made 10 break-in runs in 13 frames 2 days ago, that's the version we want to see on this table.
Yes, we want phone Super Pro Max, not
3局
phone
杨少杰
Lite.
开球。
Not Lite. Not S. Not the S version. Well, 13 ball to the corner pocket.
I think
Not
what
an
we
easy table,
also
though.
tend to forget based on the scoreline, what the scoreline was, is that when Phone Mint is in full flow, he's unstoppable as well, and the shots that he can pull off and the finishes he can make, and he can put together quite a few frames really quickly. And yeah, the scoreline and his previous match last night might just make us forget that, but I can guarantee you, when he's on, he's one of the best players you'll ever see.
Roger Stack says on the Facebook stream, that's the phone swag walk. Yeah, I love that walk. I just love that walk of his. It's a little bounce. It's got a little bit of a bounce in it. Oh, nice. Nice, nice, nice. Does he give himself a shot? Yes, he does. He's got the 4. He could potentially play the 3 as well, but well, those balls there on the other side of the table.
...10秒。5、4。
The fight cut suddenly not wanted from the cue ball and able to make the shot able to see the 3.
I see Mr. Vincent saying, now that Mr. Phone is winning, whoever came up with the idea of winner break is a genius. Oh, I see. Is that so? Is that so? I believe opinions were varied when Jang Tai was making his clearances.
Not a bad shot there. It's a good move there from he had on this. I mean, there isn't even the one bank shot for the center pocket. I don't think he had the route to the center pocket. If he should go for the 11 ball, I wonder if he can see the 10 though. Might be able to see the 10.
Through the gap of the 2 and the black ball, that is, it's quite tight, possibly the 14.
10秒。延时。
Takes his extension as well.
Ah, he tried to block. He tried to block the 3. That was a decent attempt, but didn't work out. Sorry, guys, if sometimes my voice sounds like a cyborg, as I've been told in previous streams, it's because of the network. So just bear with us. It will resolve usually in a few seconds.
So it also looks to me like Phone is trying to slow him down. He has seen what Jang Tai can do. Like that. Like that. One more good shot required. One good pot with good position as well. Oh. Oh, it looked like that 15 kicked slightly towards that outside jaw.
It's a very nice waistcoat that Fonement is using. I'm just admiring it now as he takes the shot on the 3 ball.
There was another player who had a really nice waistcoat on as well. I think it was Gary Wilson. Gary Wilson, a snooker player from UK, yeah. And it's noticeable. I mean, when you're playing on the TV table.
When they've got a tailored fit on, it really looks good. I mean, look good, play good. You were saying earlier, who is he's sponsored by Oman. Fonement Kiao. He's an Oman player, am I correct?
Yeah, that's an Oman Q he's using. So yeah, Oman player and part of the Q Lees Q Rock brand. Oman Q Lees and Q Rock as well.
Yeah, I certainly think Phone has done well to not give Jang Tai too much of room to blossom, because he's just like all the other good players that we know. The longer they're on the table, the hotter they get. And just as I say that, oh man.
How has he overcut that? And yeah, you were 100% right in what you were saying, Lenyukta. He's trying his best to keep Tai off the table, because it looks like once Tai starts running, he's almost unstoppable.
He's a juggernaut.
Yeah, he's gone.
He's a juggernaut once he's got that momentum.
Yeah, I mean to lead Fonement 7-1 at the break. I mean, any player, be it international or Chinese, will tell you how tough that is.
Jody Michael Mdleche asks, the ref is saying something. What does it mean exactly? Usually, if the ref speaks, it's usually a 30-second warning. Sorry, 40-second warning.
No, Shimio is 10 seconds.
10 seconds, yeah. 10 seconds.
And then after that, you'd hear if the player calls extensions, she'll say Yenshe. That's extension in Chinese.
What a flex there, Raymond. What a flex.
I've
from you.
been hearing it all the time, so yeah.
But you guys will see, those of you who make your way to China in the next season, you'll pick up all these cute little phrases and sayings that they have. Not that those two are very
So,
cute
yeah,
and
no, I was
nice,
about to
because
ask.
they are warnings.
I was about to
But
ask.
yeah.
Oh, what a pot that is. What a pot that is. So clean. Ninth point for Jang Tai. And yeah, he's back at it. Phone tried to keep him at bay as best as he could. But Jang Tai with that point, 9-4, and he will be breaking in the next frame as well. This is a race to 19 winners break, and this is the losers bracket final.
Yeah, Aisha. It's race to 19. Not even halfway there yet. So there's still time for him to make a comeback. But I mean, Jang Tai is doing the most with his opportunities
He
for the most part.
definitely is. And we saw that this morning too. That's what separated him, and that break. That break is unbelievable. I have noticed in the past few days, the word we say the most is the break. The two words, or the phrase we say the most is the break. That's how. So I hope all the viewers on the stream are just taking a lesson in that. I know I am, to really work on the break, because you can see that's what it's coming down to. If you are breaking well, you're staying at this table with this winner break format. So just imagine if you are in the qualifying round or stage 1 or 2 where players are not breaking as well as this. How quickly can you win your match? How quickly can you run through your opponent? Just having a look at our YouTube stream, I do see one of our viewers on YouTube said they tried to join the Facebook chat, but it asked them to buy 200 stars. I'm not sure about that. I know that that this stream is free to watch on Facebook on our Joy Heyball World Tour page. Have a look there for you guys on YouTube. And yeah, join the stream, join the chat, and welcome, and thank you all you guys on both streams for joining us for these matches and supporting us and the tournaments as well.
Look, guys, and I think that why that could potentially be happening is that there are streamers, independent streamers out there that are screen grabbing this feed and posting it on their page. So they might have their page set up with a, let's say, subscription, whether it's 200 stars. So just be wary of that. Remember, if you're wanting to watch this match, watch it via the official Joy World Heyball Tour page on Facebook or on YouTube.
Yeah, that could very well be the point, Lenyukta, that it could be another stream, because I know it's definitely not the official Joy Heyball World Tour stream.
Yes, this is free, guys. This is free. Get to enjoy all of this just for the cost of your own data.
Break and roll.
Break and run for Jang Tai, another one. There we see it, 4 break and runs, 1 rack and run for Jang Tai. Score now 10-4. Rack 15 loading. We will have a break after the 16th break once again. 16th frame, sorry.
第15局，张太一开球。
Yes. And guys, if you can do your bit to help people access the free, I say free in capital letters, streaming of this match, please hit that share button on your left, on the left corner of your Facebook feed. If you're watching us on Facebook, to enjoy this match,
10秒，延时。
enjoy this amazing production and these amazing players. So please share this page. Looks like he's going for that one now, Raymond.
Yeah, right shot to play at the right time in this frame, and it will bring him naturally back down table. You can see the importance of the shot by the way he sets up for it.
10秒。
Ref calling 10 seconds just before he played that ball.
Lots of traffic around that 8-ball too.
Yeah, I was looking at the same thing, and he's gonna have to use one of these solids to get up for that black ball.
I think it's going to be the 3. Oh, he's going for the
Yeah.
3 now.
He's gonna use the 4, but yeah, a lot of traffic, as you said.
Okay, he does have that wider gap between the 13 ball and the 12 ball to find the 8. So I think that's why he's chosen to go the way of the 4 ball to get there.
From this angle, we can't see how much of angle he can leave himself on that 4. Whether he can leave the angle to get the cue ball up table or leave it straight and screw back off 1, possibly 2 cushions even.
10秒。
Let's
It's
see
the
what he
pace
has.
control for me as
Yeah.
well, Raymond.
Yeah, it's a lot of work to get up there, and would be nice if we can be directly behind that 4 ball and see exactly what angle he has. Yeah, he is.
Oof,
There's two cushion screw back. There we go. So you're looking at him coming off left side cushion, right side cushion, landing on the black ball for the top left. Big shot. He's miscued that. Yeah, lot of bottom right on that cue ball.
that's a schoolboy error for him, a player of his caliber. Oh, don't expect to see that. He's
Very
kind of scooped
unfortunate.
the cue ball
Yeah,
there, hey?
very unfortunate. I hope he hasn't damaged his tip as well.
And he chalked so much. He chalked so intentionally before that shot just to do that. Oh, the stripe's wide open now, just there for the picking. Oh, my word.
That was a big shot on that 4 ball, unfortunately for Phone. Was
He's
tough,
going to have
but
to recover mentally from
yeah,
that as well.
yeah, it's a tough one
He's
to
got
recover from.
mentally. Oh, man.
Because once you do that in a frame, you can be fearing that can happen again every time you're going for a deep screw. And we know how good Fonement is with his white ball control and what he can do with the cue ball. I mean, there's many videos online with him, doing all these excellent screw back shots and trick shots with the cue ball even. So he's a player that can really work that cue ball if he needs to. And that mistake looking like it's going to cost him another point.
And this one just clearing the table in what seems like 60 seconds. My word. Jang Tai, 11 points on the board.
Yeah, miscues do happen to us but the thing is, when they happen at a time like this, the worst possible time that it can happen, a stage like this, he'll have to recover from that one, and sincerely hope he does. 11-4, I believe the score is. After this frame, we will have a 10-minute player break. This is the 16th rack now to be played. Score 11-4, race to 19.
第16局，张太一开球。
Oh, and he's back at it. He is back at it. Would you have a look at this break? Look at that 10-ball center. I did see another ball as well. 3-ball. Yeah, there we go. And he's got a shot.
Look at the camera guy. Showed us. Showed a phone stop. Just so we can know whether he chipped that tip or not of the last visit.
Oh, brilliant. Brilliant cue ball control.
Just a touch here, and he'll be okay for the black.
He is looking so dangerous, Lenyuk. So dangerous is Jang Tai, and this is not the Tai we saw this morning. Unbelievable. Absolutely unbelievable. That is 12-4, 16 frames played, 12-4 for Jang Tai over Phoneman Cure with a brilliant break and run, and that is a 10-minute player break. We will be back shortly. Don't go anywhere. Stay right there.
We'll see you. We'll connect with you just now, guys. Don't go anywhere.
青瓷盖碗悬万千，茶艺功夫韵悠长。接下来，请欣赏舞蹈《茶艺》。Motion dancers, show time!好的，感谢我们的舞蹈演员给我们带来的精彩比赛。接下来我们又到了送好礼的环节了，又要送出的是价值1280元的中式八球大师赛纪念球杆。我们的镜头啊，这回会定格在掌声最热烈的区域。
比赛专用提醒您，精彩比赛马上开始。
小麦提头，轻松上手。
3圈结束，比赛继续，第17局，张太一开球。
And we are back, guys, after that player break. Score is 12-4 to Jang Tai. He is breaking now in the 17th frame. This is a race to 19 winner break. It looks to be a dry break, so we will see Phoneman coming to the table. Would have loved to know what was going through his head in that player break. It's got to be a tough place to be in. Desperately wants to make that final against Niu Zhang tomorrow. I'm sure he'd love revenge for last night, losing that match, but he's able to get into the losers bracket. He's in the losers bracket final. He has a chance to get back into that grand final.
My oh my. My oh my. How did he misjudge the pace on that shot? You'd think he'd want to have been as close to that cushion as possible, not so, Raymond?
Yeah, I actually think he might have been looking for even a kiss on one of the balls to stop that cue ball's motion, but that has definitely not worked out well for him. They're having to go tactical now.
Cue ball flush against the cushion there. Not an easy table. Not an easy table for the incoming Jang Tai. But one good shot from the youngster, and we all know the story. We all know the story.
Yeah, Tai shouldn't have even been at the table right now. Phone had a decent chance of that try break to make something happen.
10秒。
Referee calling 10 seconds.
5、4。
Oh my word. I cannot believe that. I cannot believe that. That for me, best shot of the tournament. Cue ball
That was
flush on the cushion.
commentator's blessing.
Look at that.
That's commentator's blessing, guys.
No.
So quick to say commentator's curse. That's commentator's blessing.
That is unbelievable. That's out of this world. Cue ball tight to the ball cushion, almost the entire length of the table to make that shot.
What a shot that was.
And if you've played this game, you would know how tough a shot that is. I don't know how many of our viewers in the comment section have played this game, but if you've played this game, that is the toughest, one of the toughest shots. Cue ball.
Well, by the looks
glued,
of
yeah.
it, the comment section on Facebook is full of experts on Heyball. Can't you see, Raymond? Can't you see?
Oh yes, yes. We have the masters. We have the masters there. No shame. I can't imagine sitting in that chair and watching your opponent make a shot like that.
5、4、3。
He had to make sure that that 6 covered the pocket there. Otherwise, that would have been a wasted shot. So at least done well there. Phone buying some time, but we've seen Jang Tai manufacture finishes difficult than this already. He might try to take this pocket now with the 12 ball. Remember Heyball rules, you can drop your opponent's ball provided you make contact with your object ball first. He tried, that's classic Jang Tai there. Tried to open that up straight away.
Oh, I see in the comment section that the shot from Tai was a direct shot, apparently. Okay. That we definitely have a previous Masters winner in the comment section on Facebook. Thank you so much for joining us. Yeah, I love that comment from Manny. Never miss a shot from behind the keyboard. Oh, as we see.
That's 2 misses now in this frame from
How has
Tai.
he done that?
Is the tide changing? Is the tide changing?
How has he done that? Yeah, this is where Phone has to take advantage of this now. Completely a full-blooded attack.
Make sure.
Oh, this
Nice
is
pot
exactly
there.
what he
Nice
needs.
pot from Fournette.
Yeah, brilliant. It's exactly what he needs.
wonder if he's going to try and nudge the black here. Just wonder if he needs to.
No, I
He
don't.
doesn't
No,
need
no,
to,
no,
though.
no need, no
Doesn't
need.
need to.
2, plays on the 2, then the 3.
Yeah. Simple
Yeah, no, this
finish here.
is exactly what he needs.
Just like from the angle that we had just now, it looked like the black was slightly obstructing, but clearly not. 5th point loading for phone Min Chao.
Yeah, that was an error we haven't seen from Tai. A miss like that. Very, very uncommon from him. So, Phoneman takes his 5th point, score 12-5, race to 19. He'll be breaking next, so important break for him. This was the first frame after the player break, so that's an excellent start in this next session of 8 frames.
Yeah. Complexion of the session definitely different from the 2 we've had previously. I mean, we saw 2 uncharacteristic misses from Jang Tai in this frame alone, this last frame alone. Not something we've seen at all in this entire match. Phone Mint to break. And I know all the supporters in Africa are
第
squeezing
18局，杨
now.
少杰开球。
And the surprising thing was he's missed those after potting that fantastic pot, and which in my opinion one of the best I've seen this tournament. So it's very strange from Tai to not make those few pots.
What
He's
do we
made the
have
one.
here? Yes,
Yeah, he's made the
there's
one.
Yeah, 1 ball corner pocket.
But it took its while. It took its time. Have a look at this.
Yeah, it was deflected in there.
Yeah, surprised he didn't raise his hand. Doesn't have the best cue ball though after this break, does Phonement.
A chance is a chance.
It
a
is.
chance is a chance, and he better do something with it.
Definitely is, and yeah, he's taking that looks like the 10 ball right side.
He's done it. Oh, he hasn't. That
how?
looked like it was down.
Yeah, it looked like it was down as well.
Word. Oh my word. Oh, that looked like it was gone.
Brilliant camera work, I have to say, Lenyukta. Throughout this tournament, we've had excellent camera work on this TV table.
That camera guy was also choosing violence 2 frames ago when
On
he gave
the
us a
phone's
shot of
tip.
of the tip.
I wonder how close he went to phone to get that shot.
Well, table open here for Zhang.
Now he's already selected stripes in play.
Oh yes, I missed
Yes.
that because I was keeping my eye on the Facebook stream.
And even there, he went for the nudge on the 10. Not necessary, but just to make things easier. Oh, dangerous. Dangerous. Doesn't look like he's on the 10, not on the 12 either.
Is the bank on 13
This
to the
is-
corner pocket? Is that...
Oh yeah, he's playing a dead weight. Needs a bounce at least. Needs it to travel.
Oh, Oscar Singini saying a lot of things there.
Yes. Yeah, and
Always
thank
good
you,
to have
Oscar,
your
for your
favorites.
feedback. Yeah,
And everybody's got a different style. Yeah,
we
thank
do
you for
appreciate your
feedback.
feedback,
Thank you.
Oscar.
We'll take that under
Thank you so much
advisement.
for being on the stream. Thank you so much for supporting the tournament, and we truly appreciate your feedback. Thank you so much.
Always looking like phone has so much of work when he's at the table. You know?
Yeah, and what worries me with that is that's the exact same thing we were saying last night.
10秒，
He's not making it easy for himself. I think he tried to call extension,
I
but
think-
doesn't have one left. He's had to play that with the referee
Hey.
counting down, but excellent shot in developing the 3 ball.
Yeah, absolutely, Raymond. Absolutely. And I think he's only recorded one break and run thus far in this match. I think the stats card will come up at the end of this frame. But if memory serves me correct, just one break and run for him so far. Or two. Could be two.
,10秒，5、4、3。
He's absolutely smashed that into the top corner pocket, has phone mint. This now has become quite an important clearance for him.
My word, somebody has just shared their BlackBerry ID on on the stream. I didn't even know that still exists. I'll take a time machine back to 2010 and find you.
10秒，
Hey, look at this. Look at this. Recovery King. took him some time to find his feet in the well to secure. 10 ball in the corner pocket. He's broken in. He's broken in. For the center pocket here. We want to play that.
10秒。
Oh, we played it clean. We played off the 2. Maybe that was the intention. It would have made more sense, certainly, to play it off the 2, get the 2 out of the way. Yeah, I don't think he got what he wanted off that shot, but he's at the table, he's in control now, and he better do something with this. He's got to dig deep.
延时。
11 for the corner. Look at the angle on this shot, guys. That's almost like a blind pocket. Oh, nice pot there from phone. Nice pot. Good recovery. Good recovery of that last shot. Look, I do believe that phone is open. Yeah, I think that's the play. But we've got that black ball right behind the 6 on the top of the table as well to contend with. So if he's going for the black, if he doesn't develop the black, he needs to be laying straight on that cushion to make the black in the corner pocket. There we go. He might even play for the 9 to come off the cushion completely.
Tyrone Lottering, not too sure what you're asking, but no, yesterday we were having some network issues, few technical issues, but it looks like it's all good today. We should be good, and yeah, we are hoping to see this entire match through.
He played a really nice drag shot there, guys. Did you see that on the slow motion replay? Managed to get the 9 off the cushion. Now to find the 13 ball.
Yeah, this is definitely better from phone, and yeah, 13 to the black ball. And as you can see, that cue ball will need to be absolutely perfect for that black ball, almost tight to that top cushion. No, phone. Wow. Outside jaw, he knew it as he struck it. There we see that again. Yeah, he knew it.
this isn't a there isn't a time limit
Oh,
on
yes,
these
yes.
matches, guys.
Yeah, that
No
was
time limit.
network Tyrone. They actually did finish play, and I think that was just after it cut off. Niu Zhang did win that match by potting the black ball. I believe we got cut off in the last frame, Lenyukta, when Niu Zhang was on the clearance. Yeah, no. So there is no time limit in these matches, guys. They play to the end. Race to 19 will play to 19. What is his plan? What is his plan?
I think he wants to pot that 9 and leave the white ball safe.
Only
Or
plays.
the double drop,
Yep.
but
No.
I must say I haven't seen a lot of double drop. I haven't seen any double drops on the TV table unless I missed one.
没有了。
Yes, no, there was one.
Was
Day
it
before
yesterday?
yesterday, day before yesterday, yeah, there was one. There was definitely one top left.
5、4、
Referee counting down from 5.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, that's strange, I have to say. That's very
Well,
strange.
I think the main aim of that shot was to get the cue ball up there, but he had to pot the 9 unless he was going for a snooker completely. Phone does have a shot on the 9 now.
Yeah, but even with that, if he did pot the 9, Phone would still be on his other stripe. I would have thought leaving the cue ball top left of the table would have rendered the 13 not potable. So let's see what he's thinking. Whether he's thinking that possibly Phone can't make position on the black ball. But yeah, this is going to be interesting.
He definitely tried to pot that 9 and he missed completely.
He's just got the cue ball out.
Hey, and I think he's got the angle too.
Now, pace control. There we go. That's where he wants the cue ball, where he put his hand. This is all about pace. How's the pace? The line is good. How's
Looks
the pace?
good. Looks good.
Oh,
that's
wow.
Beautiful.
Brilliant. Gets an applause from the crowd. Well deserved. Well deserved applause. Very nice. Takes his 7th point. That was good. That was better from Phone. Definitely better. He recovered well after missing that 9, and I do see our viewers do remember the double drop from Phone. They believe it was yesterday. So it was
Remember,
Phone.
I was having trouble with the network yesterday, so I missed that shot, and that's one of my favorite shots in Q Sport. I can't believe my network let me down when he played that.
Oh yes, even the viewers on the YouTube stream remember that. No, nice. Thank you, viewers. Appreciate you tuning in and remembering that. Yeah, Manny Rod, that was elite positional shot by Phone there. I mean, very tough to judge. Got the line right, the length as well. And yeah, I was also worried about that Seguya Vincent, that he got that miscue out of his mind because he had to go quite low on the cue ball to get up nicely. So excellent shot from Phonement to put that 7th point on the board. Cue ball tracking towards that corner. That was close. Oh, his opponent's already up.
Get an action replay of that break now. We saw one of the balls tracked to the center. It was the 9. Looked like it was gonna go deflected once again. Looked hopeful there for the 9 to fall, but no cigar. Hey, here we go. Jang Tai.
Network was back full bar, Lenyukta.
Yeah, pity for the break. Pity for the break. Network is back full bar, just went 5G to 4G for a moment there. Oof.
五、四、
David Kamushi, my name is not Priscilla, who you're referring to. Priscilla is one of the best commentators from Zimbabwe. My name is Len Yukta, and I'm from South Africa. They call me Muffin sometimes.
When? When do they call you that?
All over.
Ah, I see.
That's my pool nickname, guys. That's what I'm known as in the pool community.
Is Muffin like your street name, Lenyukta?
That's my hood name, man.
Ah, I
That's my
see.
hood name. Better recognize.
I see.
The scariest pool name in the world.
No doubt.
Strikes fear in all those that come up against me in the local competitions.
This game looks easy until you grab that cue. That is very true. Very true, especially watching these players play. I mean, they make this game look much simpler than it actually is. When you're actually on that table, can be difficult to see the clearances they see and to pot the balls they pot. It's now much respect to all the players who played in this competition and went quite far. Big respect to them.
Oh, why did I open my mouth and speak my nickname on the stream?
Can see Tai just opening the door slightly for phone mint now. It's an important frame, that one was,
10秒。
to extend his lead to 6 frames once again.
I'm absolutely shocked that he missed that bank. I thought it was as good as over there in the frame. Haven't seen him miss a bank like that in this tournament. Great accuracy there from Phone to make that ball in the center pocket. It looks easy, guys, from our perspective, but that shot was not an easy shot. That's why he took his time going about it. Yeah, Collins Katunga with a very good point. Remember, everybody, Jang Tai has been playing in the losers bracket for the majority of these last couple of stages. So he's been playing 2 matches every single
Yes.
day.
Yes. Yes, that is
Luckily,
100% correct.
youth. He's got youth on his side, but I mean, for any player, that's a lot. And these matches have been going 3 to 4 hours most times.
Yeah, race to 13, race to 15, and race to 17 as well, twice a day. This has been tough. I mean, Phone has been in the winner's section. Lost his first match in stage 3 last night.
Can Phone make it 8? Can he make it 8? Does that 5 pass to the center pocket over there? But with 3, he could potentially come up around the black again. He's going for the 3. He seemingly wants to play the 6 ball next. It'll be so interesting to see now how he gets positioned on the 5, and I think the 5 is open for the center pocket, Raymond. That's why he's chosen this route.
Yeah, I think it is. So does he go 5 to 7, 7 to 5? It's still not simple. With the angle he has on the 7, he has to come back to around where he is now.
Oh, I wonder if he's going to play the black to the same pocket of the shot. What do you think, Raymond?
That's tough. That is tough, and yeah, but the way he's landed on this 5 ball, he might have no choice.
Exactly.
Oh yeah, he can
Exactly.
run past it, but yeah, still not the easiest. He's playing it for the opposite center or the corner now.
I think he's going for the corner pocket.
Yeah, definitely corner. He's ready.
Camera guy is ready.
We're right behind this. Oh, and it's there.
Oh,
It's there. Brilliant.
Beautiful.
Brilliant.
he needed that one.
Definitely
He needed
did.
that one.
Definitely did. I believe the score is 12-8, if I'm not mistaken now. That nice potted black from Foneman Cure. And Manny Rod actually makes an excellent point. Some do better from the loser side because they stay in stroke. That is very true and quite an important factor to consider if you playing in the morning, playing in the afternoon. If you forget about the fatigue aspect, I mean, these players play all the time as well. And yeah, you're constantly in stroke, you're constantly playing. Sometimes that waiting time can make you cold as well. So another point to consider. Tai has been in stroke for I think most of that losers bracket.
He was playing from behind in yesterday morning's match, though, and he did so well to recover there.
Yes, he was playing Ji Shushin, and yeah, there was a time he was about 7-3, 8-3 behind, and he was able to pull himself together, and yeah, he won that one also quite convincingly towards the end.
He's made a ball.
He's made
Corner
one.
pocket,
Yeah, no,
12
he's
ball.
made one. So 12-8, he's pulled us back now to just 4 frames the deficit. Scoreline looking much better now for Phoneman Cure on his comeback.
And the stripes look better than the solids on this table, in my opinion.
However, black ball tied up. We'll have to find a way to get into that, no matter which set he does take.
延时
Taking his
He's
extension.
looking at the solids.
Yeah, if he
Looking at
takes
the
that,
solids, he's looking for...
if he takes that, he gets
Oof,
it
but-
straight into the 4.
Doesn't look like the yellow is tracking into the pocket, though, from what I can see. But Phone obviously has a better view of that. He's going for the combination. And he wants to knock that 4 ball loose as well. Big opening shot here from Phone.
10秒。
Oh, wow.
Cue ball. Look at the cue ball. Look at the cue ball. Oh, man.
What can he see? Can he see the 5? Is he through to the 5 ball? Oh, he's through
3
to the
ball.
3. Yeah, he's through to the 3. Oh, excellent
Just the top of that
recovery.
cue to play with. Oh, there we go. Cue ball again. But he does have a shot on the 2. I think he's obstructed or doesn't have an easy shot on any. And the 6 is away from the cushion on the top of the table. Seguya Vincent, yes, of course we know Ibra. Of course we know him. Seguya Vincent talking about one of Uganda's finest cueists, Ibra, and a lot of the viewers here streamed in from Africa would be very familiar with Ibra, so of course we know him, Seguya.
And there you see
Where
him
did
looking
he
at
go?
where... No, yeah, you see him looking at where he wants this cue ball. He would love an angle on the 7 to take the cue ball up table. Yeah, you'll see him screwing back to that cushion now. Small bounce. Yeah, that looks good.
That looks good indeed.
Very nice use of 2 cushions. However, looking quite straight on the 6 ball.
Yeah, he'd want to have been on the left-hand side of that 6 ball. That would have given him an easier angle to manipulate to get to the black. But phone, I won't be surprised if he's going to draw here.
He's got a few options. I mean, he can force follow through, draw as well. He could
Looks
leave
like
the
he's
shot
going for
long,
the
but
draw.
yeah, looks like he's power drawing this. There we go, with a lot of bottom left. Open
I
up
think
that
the pace
angle.
is going to be good. Yeah, pace
Perfect.
good on that shot. Nice, very nice, very, very nice form from Phone Mancure on the last 2 frames. Moment is cooking. He's cooking.
Yeah, it's been an excellent last few frames from Fonement. He's catching up. He is definitely catching up. I believe the score is now 12-9 with that excellent break and run. Match is changing, Lenyukta.
Yep. Complexion of this match has certainly changed, Raymond, and I think the fans are very happy about that. Always better when both players come to the party.
Yes, that's exactly what we want. I know some viewers on the stream might think we are supporting one player, but we just want the best possible match there can be, and we want to see both players play their best. That's what we're here for. I'm sure that's what you're here for as well.
第22局，杨少杰开球。
So phone breaking 12-9 down, currently raced to 19.
Oh, that's a dry break. That's a dry break. From the initial view of this table, it does look like Zhang has a shot for the 10 ball to the opposite corner pocket. I wonder if he's going to go for that now.
This 10 might also pass to the center, Lenyukta. Yeah, definitely does. Also trying to open up the 11 at the same time. I'll have a look at the 13 off the 4. Have a look at that. He's looking at it as well. 13 ball off the 4 into the corner if he can get the cue ball there. There we go, he's playing for it. needs his cue ball to hold up, and as we have seen, the 12 does pass into the bottom right corner pocket, but what a clearance this is. His ability to play these recovery shots and pot from almost anywhere. Excellent camera angle of this 12 ball. Doesn't look like it's going, no. Left it in quite a good position though, 1 and 2
that's
ball.
the second one.
Like that, yeah.
That's the second one like that he's missed in this match. Some homework for you there, Zhang.
Zach on the stream asked what's the difference between a snooker cue and a billiards cue. So it's also a lot down to preference, Zach. However, there are special cues made for this game. As you see, the cue Phone Mint is using, that's an Omen with a 9-ball butt and an Ash snooker shaft. But obviously the butt also has been tapered down, more weight towards the front of the cue as well. So it all does come down to preference. The snooker cues also, they are specially made for this game with a 10.2 to 10.5 millimeter tip. And then obviously some players choosing to play with the 9-ball cue, looking at a 11.2 to 11.7 mil tip as well, always thinned down. So, but a lot comes down to preference, as this is a hybrid sport. You'd be coming from either snooker, 8-ball, normal black ball, or 9-ball. So comes down to what equipment you are used to using.
And I think once you get a feel for the game, guys, you'll realize what suits you, what suits your style of play best. But in terms of cues available on the market, most of the huge brands, especially those based around and in and around China, are making amazing cues for Heyball.
Yeah, totally. Totally focused on Heyball, most of them now, and you see all the top players are the ambassadors for those cues. You would have seen in the adverts, if you've caught any of the adverts at this tournament during the player break, you'll see, I believe, you'll see Omen, Q Lee's, Q Rock. These are the big names in Heyball equipment.
Oh wow!
He's using the center jaw.
Oh,
you don't
wow.
see that very often.
Well, that's ball in hand for Phone, and that was a very ambitious attempt. I got a little bit of respect for him. That was a very ambitious attempt there from Zhang.
Yeah, also shows his knowledge of the table to play a shot like that. Like seeing that, love seeing that. And that stripe ball is still causing a problem for Phone in this frame. So he's looking to pot the stripe with the 1, get the cue ball safe up table. There we go.
Wisdom Indige, while I can't speak for the rest of the world, you'll find that most of the software platforms that cater for cue sport have the double live format in it. So I would say that it is probably globally popular, but I'd love our friends from Australia and the US and South America to weigh in if you're listening to that. The question is, how popular is the double live tournament format across the globe?
Yeah, that is an excellent question, and I do believe in 9-ball sometimes they use that as well. American pool, but yet we'd love for our international viewers to give us an answer on that, as how popular that system is in their countries and in the sport they play.
That said, however, I must say at this particular tournament, the 13th Grandmasters Finals, it's like the first time where I've seen like the redraw in every round. Like I said before, it makes it's a bookie's nightmare. You can't really bet on these matches because the draw changes with every round. That's the first time I've seen that introduced in the double elimination format.
Yeah, it is. It is definitely the first time, and I do believe that the other Masters events there was, I think stage 2 was single elimination. So when they were getting, or stage 1, so there was a stage that was completely single elimination before it became double elimination once again. So I do enjoy the format of this tournament. It has been
It's
really
something
good.
different.
Yeah, really good.
It's something different, and it's that precursing excitement before every round. You don't know who's gonna get who. Like Kumpeng got Bing Ji yesterday. Usually you can predict how the draw is gonna go based on who's playing who in the initial stages. But with this one, what was really difficult? Well, we couldn't predict because it was a manual draw.
Phone planning to leave this cue ball safe, and yeah, he's always looking for that. He's always looking at where does he leave the cue ball. So he's grinding. He's trying to grind these frames, trying to at least close that gap. Oh, what a contact. But now it looks like everything open for Phone.
And he's handed over a good table. He's handed over a good table. Jang Tai has been sitting on 12 points for a minute there, Raymond.
Yes, he has.
For a
He
minute.
has for quite a while. I believe the score was 12-7, 12-5, 12-6. Yeah, it could have actually been 12-5 or 12-6 at some point in time. No, it was 12-4. Yes, I actually have it written down. It was 12-4 at the 16 frame interval. 12-4 to Jang Tai. So 5 frames
in a
on
row
the spin.
now.
Yeah, 5 frames on the spin for Phone. And this can be a 6. That'll definitely change the match. Something distracting Phone.
And he's so disciplined that way, hey? Every
Yeah.
time there was something that caused him to take his eye off the prize, he'd get up off his shot, he'd give a look, the side eye to that person, and then he gets back on his shot. And I remember a few years ago, I read something about that. If something upsets you when you're playing, do something. Just do something to dust it off.
Yeah.
And that's how Phone deals with those situations.
Yeah, I would say the worst is when you're down on a shot and your brain's telling you you're gonna miss. You know, sometimes pressure situations, you're on the shot and your brain tells you you're gonna miss. That is the worst. That is when you should 100% get up off the shot, do something, chalk the cue, walk around, and just get back down and play it. As we see, he's taken his 6th point in a row, score now 12-10 in favor of Jang Tai, but Phone has really put a dent in that lead.
Did you hear that, guys? 6 points in a row.
That's
6
insane.
points in a row for Phone Mien.
Absolutely
Yes,
insane.
he's come back to the table on the mistakes of Jang Tai, but between these two, 19, I say it's game on. Game on.
第23局，杨少杰开球了。
He's made a ball.
Yeah,
Center pocket.
7 ball straight in.
That's the break, guys. That is the break that we were talking about. You saw Chu Bingji also do a similar break to this. And yeah, he hit that really well. That sweet spot. The ball's tracking straight to the center pocket. Ideally, they want 2 balls tracking to opposite center pockets, but one is good enough. One is all you need.
10秒，延时。
Is he taking this 2 ball on? Yes, he is. The amount of traffic he has to navigate through. Almost getting around that 14 as well.
Now he's left himself with this cut to the corner pocket only. I doubt he can make that in the center pocket, not from my angle. So, difficult shot. We've seen him do it, but the white ball, worried about the white ball of this shot.
10秒。5、4、3、2。
Oh man.
Yeah, it didn't help that that he was down on time as well. He took his extension on the first visit and referee was counting down. I think she was at 3 or 2 already when he played that.
As we see the disappointment overcome his face of that last shot. Well, hello, Jang. Nice to have you at the table.
It feels like it's been a while that we haven't seen him at the table.
Guys, I must apologize once again for the break in audio sometimes, or my voice sounds robotic. It's because of the network. And it's not the quality of my headset. I've got a Super Pro Max headphone, Super Pro Max I'm using. But we're dealing with network issues as we've mentioned before. So sometimes the signal will be lost or distorted.
And as Suguya Vincent says, it's they are free to send it via DHL. Mr. Vincent always got your back. Oh, he's touched the 15.
My oh my. That's the tide, guys. That's
the last time we saw Jang Tai at the table was when he missed that the black ball, the double on the black ball to the center pocket. And things have just been going downhill since then for him.
If Phone manages to equalize on the good run that he's having currently, we'll be going into a player break then. Or when we reach 24 frames.
Yeah, and if he does equalize at 12-12, that would mean that he's won 8 frames in a row and won every single frame since the last player break.
If I was an interviewer at this tournament, I was going to be asking him what he did in that break.
Yes, we were speaking about that. At 12-4 down, things were not going his way. And when he came back to the table, I said, what do you think that he was thinking about in that break? And his plan was to come out and just come out firing, and he has done so. And whatever happens in these next 2 frames, he's managed to close that gap significantly.
Ah, this is good. This is good. Black for the center of this red.
Oh, it's very clean from phone. And there we go. That is his 11th. No, it's his seventh frame in a row. My apologies. Score now 12-11. Yeah, 11th point for Phone Mancure. So he's definitely managed to make that comeback. I mean, now just 1 frame in it, being eight
Found his
frames down.
mojo.
Yeah, he's found it. He's definitely found it. It looks like he's potting on the break as well. And yeah, after this frame, the 24th frame, we will have a player break. Comeback of note, Lenyukta. Quite the comeback from 12-4 down. Things were not looking good for him at that stage.
That's big match temperament,
Yeah,
guys.
yeah, that's experience. That is definitely a lot of experience behind this comeback.
One in the center
Yeah,
pocket.
one in the
Deflected,
center.
but he'll take it.
He'll definitely take that. Now this is coming down to who is more hungry to be in that grand final tomorrow. And I feel that Phone wants to play Niu Zhang again. He wants the rematch. He wants that. Yeah, he wants that. He's not gonna. He knows he didn't play his best. He knows he didn't break in well. He wants that rematch against Niu Zhang in the grand final tomorrow. Oh, he's missed the combination.
Oh man. Oh, did you
Something-
see that?
Yes.
Did you see that something got to him?
And
But,
I
you
believe
know
the
what?
referee just reprimanding somebody. Could have been a flash from a camera or something like that.
Oh man. Oh man, that's really unfortunate. I mean, we don't know the details of what happened, so difficult to comment on whether that was, whether he's justified in being upset over that. But it looks like Raymond said, the ref did reprimand somebody in the audience.
Yeah, he definitely pointed at somebody, and then she reprimanded the person. great job being done by the refs at this tournament also, Lenyuk. Day in and day out they are here reffing every single match, and especially these TV table matches. How many times they have to clean the white ball per frame, and I believe the referee reffing this match is second to the head ref. We will see the head ref tomorrow on the main table.
Yeah, she's solid. She's
Yeah.
also solid.
She
Solid
is
referee.
second in charge, and she has been at all the From China with Love events last year as well. So she travels with joy to ref the events around the world.
Speaking of the China with Love event, so guys, those of you who don't know, Raymond Thalak he is also the lead interviewer and commentator at the China with Love event. So if you wanna for updates and his exciting content from those tournaments, be sure to follow him on TikTok. He's Raymond Thalak on TikTok and on Facebook. So he always brings us exciting snippets and photographs and videos of what's happening over there. And also remember to like the WPA page.
Thank you so much for that, Lenyukta, for that shout out. I do appreciate that, and yeah, I do try and share my travels and my experiences at these tournaments as well.
Quick fire, Jang Tai.
Oh, that's
Look at
brilliant.
that.
Yeah, this is Jang Tai back now. Very nice, very nice. So he starts
Player
moving
break
once
now
again.
at
Yeah.
13:11. 13:11, 24 frames frame. Guys, yeah, we'll be back in about 5 minutes, but there should be some entertainment that will inspire some of you to move to China. That should be coming up now on the screen. So, yeah, remember to join us. Come back in 5. Sometimes the players come back earlier to the match. We'll catch you on the other side of this.
Yeah, we will definitely catch you on the other side of this. The score was 12-4 at the previous player break score, now 13-11. So out of those 8 frames, Phone Mancure has won 7 of them. So he has definitely won that mini session 7-1. Now 13-11, race to 19, all to play for in the next 2 sessions to come.
3连结束，比赛继续。第25局，张太一开球。
And we are back after that player break. Score is currently 13-11 to Jang Tai over Foneman Kyo. This is the losers bracket final, race to 19, winner breaks. And we have that grand final coming to you tomorrow at 3 p.m. local time here in Chengdu, China, where Niu Zhang is waiting for one of these players to join him tomorrow. Excellent comeback.
You think,
Yeah. No,
Raymond?
continue, yeah.
Do you think that Niu Zhang is watching there in the stadium,
10秒。
or is watching from home?
To be honest,
5、
I don't
4、
I don't think he's watching.
Oh, you think he has that amount of restraint?
Yeah, I don't think he's watching.
What do you guys think on this stream? Huh? Any side bets? What do you think? Do you think Niu Zhang is watching this match or not?
I know it's very tempting to to wanna have a look at how one of your potential opponents is playing, but I
4、
don't think it's the right thing to do.
I think he's watching, Raymond. I
Really?
think he's watching.
You think he's watching our
I
stream,
think-
Lenukta? You think
I
he's
think he's
listening to
watching-
us as well?
Well, not our stream. If he's not watching live in the stadium, he's probably watching it on Chinese TV or on one of the QQ links. But I think he would watch because these guys are so intentional and deliberate in what they do. I think he'd be watching to
10
study
秒。
his potential opponents.
5、
I mean, he's a seasoned player. He's a seasoned player, and he's got quite a list of accolades behind him as well. You don't get that far in the game without putting in the work, all of the work.
I agree.
Or maybe his coach told him, "Don't watch."
I
Don't
agree
watch.
to some point. I agree to some point with that, but then also you have to remember that these players, the Chinese players at least, they think totally different to how we think. That's for me why I would say that that he wouldn't be watching, because to them, and this is in my opinion from what I've seen, they don't really care. To be honest, to them it doesn't matter. They come and they play their game. Doesn't matter who they play. They practice 8 to 10 hours a day, and even yesterday we had a tough shot that one of the players missed, and on the comment section, and I said he wouldn't miss that 99 times out of 100 in practice. And on the YouTube comment section, the guy said that's in practice, not match play. But once again, you have to remember the way these players practice is way different to anything that we know. They practice with pressure. They practice to make that shot 100 times in a row, not how we practice to make it 5 times in a row. They'll practice the same shot for 5 hours, 6 hours. We've seen that. I'm sure you've seen that as well, Lenyukta, when you've come to China. So that's they think
Yeah, no,
totally
you're right.
different. They think totally different. Of course, I mean, he might be watching, but my reason for saying no is because their way of thinking is just totally different to ours.
I'm just thinking about the art of war, and I'm sure a lot of you will be familiar with the art of war. And, it's about how well you know your opponent. And I mean, being Asian, I think they'd want to know, oh, maybe he's not watching. Maybe he's, his team is. But yeah, I'd be interested to know. I'd be interested to know if he is. But you had all valid points there, Raymond. All valid points, as are the points that are coming in on the stream.
Yeah, no, and your points as well. Excellent points as to why he might be watching. But the major one for me, from what I've seen, is that these players just really, it doesn't matter to them who they play. It really doesn't. They are there, and I mean, they have that ability to totally block everything out. I'm sure the viewers have also seen that not much emotion is shown from these players. You rarely see that them playing emotionally, as we so often do, and hardly affected by the game, the score, the opponent.
Yeah, you're right. They have a completely different approach. And I think a couple of days ago, we had that comment come in on the YouTube stream about the nuances of the game that they understand that the rest of us don't yet.
Yes, the secrets. The secrets. The secrets that that you can never learn by yourself. It
下数值张太一手。
has to be taught by somebody who knows them already, and there are a lot of secrets to this game that that the international players have just not caught up with.
Well, Jang Tai taking his 14 point there. I mean, that was a crazy miss from Phone Miant. I think a lot of people couldn't understand why he chose to play that shot in the first place, but it is what it is. And Jang Tai to break.
Yeah, Phone.
Just look at the stats there, guys. Look at those stats. Seven runouts from Jang Tai out of 14, and I think just about 3 for Phone Miant.
Yeah, Phone was making quite the comeback, but now the last 2 frames have gone to Jang Tai, so once again building up that lead.
张太一开球。
Oh, he's made 2 balls on that break. Oh, he's breaking well again.
He certainly is. Cue ball a little bit hampered there at the cushion, but I think he should have a shot. He should definitely have a shot. The balls are all wide open. Let's have a look at this again. He's got a does he have a shot on the 9 ball? Potentially has a shot, a direct hit on the 9 ball. He might see the potting angle there. There we go. The camera guy gave us a shot of that.
Cameraman is doing the most for us this evening as well. Always giving us the best angles and the best views.
10秒，延时。
So did we see if the 15 passes into this bottom right corner, Lenukta? I'm not too sure if it does.
Do you mean the 12 ball?
No, the 15 by the 3.
Oh, no, it's 15.
Yeah.
Doesn't look like it does, hey? From this point, we haven't got a shot. We haven't got a camera shot of that yet.
But I'm sure if it doesn't, he once again has a plan to somehow disturb that bunch, and there it comes. There it comes.
Oh,
just
narrowly
missing. Yeah, that was close.
Okay, so we know now.
Yeah, there's
there
our
we
angle.
go. There's the shot. Well, the camera shot.
A good question on the stream, and we do get this question quite often. if the black ball is potted and another object ball is potted, so the black ball will come out and be spotted if the player chooses to play on, and he can also choose to re-break, but it doesn't matter if another ball is potted. So if he just pots the black ball on the break, he still has the choice. So in this game, potting the black ball on the break is like potting any other ball. Black ball can come out and you can play on, get spotted, or you can choose to re-break as well. So advantageous, yeah, advantageous to pot the black ball if you do. And I believe that is the 15 point for Jang Tai. Another excellent clearance from him. There we go, 15-11, and that is 7 runouts in total for Jang Tai, just 3 for Fonement. Fonement was breaking better, was able to close that gap, but Tai once again pulling away now, and Phone needs to try his best to not let him run too far. I mean, he is closing in on that 19 pretty quickly. This is a race to 19, and as you can see, winner breaks. Yeah, Phone has to try and make a comeback again if he wants to stay in this match. He has to. It is a race to 19, guys. Race to 19. There is no time limit on this match as well, so from stage 1 in this tournament we haven't had a time limit. Players will play to the end, and in this case, race to 19.
Yeah, that 19 is closing in pretty quickly here. I mean, Fonement really lucky to come back to the table off Zhang's attempt to break in.
Yeah, but a lot of a lot of work I see on this table. I see two solids that are currently tied up, the 1 and the 5. However, the 1 could go towards the 6 pocket bottom left, but still tough. Not an easy table, and yeah, Phone needs to do the most. Oh, it looks like he's playing towards the 5 now. He is, and
Oh,
no, that has not worked out
not a
well
good
for him.
hit.
Unlucky.
Not a good hit.
Very unlucky. I mean, he played that quite well, and there's the nod of the head once again. We've seen that before. As we see, he just contacted the 5 and the 15. Oh, I see some comments about the break phase. I'll see that so from what we've seen in this tournament, because we're using the triangle and not the magic rack, the break rules have changed as well. As you've seen, a lot more power being put into the break. We have seen many players choosing power over technique or cue ball control, should I say, just trying to get as much power as they can into that break. As you'll see, the entire body being used by some of the Chinese players when they break, as well as Brandon Jones. That rule has been changed. 4 balls don't have to cross the balk line anymore. A legal break is if 4 balls just touch a cushion. That's all. That's why you don't see illegal breaks anymore in this tournament. The new rules coming out, revision 2025, I believe.
Yeah, they certainly lax the rules, but the magic rack or the template is no longer used. So that kind of throws a spanner in the works. So you got to make sure when you're racking, those of you who do have access to Heyball tables, just spend a little more time making sure your rack is as tight as possible, and you can break from anywhere behind bulk. You don't need to achieve the 4 points or the 3 points anymore.
And also, if you'd remember that before, 3 illegal breaks in a row or 3 illegal breaks in a match was a loss of frame. And Lenyukta, I believe, before, a few years ago, maybe 5 or 6 years, it was 3 was a loss of frame and 4 was loss of match. It was something like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That could be true. I think around 2017 that was the rule set. Then they took away the loss of match after that, and the rules have been evolving. And I think kudos to the WPA and for developing those rules, working closely with Joy Bullets to develop those rules, because I think they've listened. They've really listened to the players of the sport as well. It was extremely harsh rules on the break for the novice player, those who want to get into the game. They have made it a lot easier to run a rack now, or to at least stay in the game. So no more illegal breaks in Heyball.
Yeah, those were quite tough, I must say, especially I think the 4 illegals and loss of match. That was a very tough rule. And also they've done away with call a pocket. I know it used to be, the first set of rules was you had to call a pocket on every shot that wasn't obvious, like banks as well on any ball, and that was quickly taken away. And then we had call a pocket on the black ball, that also removed. So this new rule set especially is really nice. It favors the game and favors play in general.
And I think when the China Would Love series kicks off again, and that's a WPA ranking events, we'll be able to see as well whether these rules are adopted in its entirety, like the winners break. We'll be able to see that when those rules come out for those tournaments.
Yeah, because you must remember that we also have tournament rules specific. So no matter what the rule set is, tournament directors can change certain rules, and that's brilliant. Absolutely brilliant from Tae. Wow.
27比3台。
Yeah, I mean, he's really stood out in this match, you know, really stood out in this match. He's been the stronger contender. I think we all can agree on that, regardless of who we support deep down. No,
What are you?
Raymond.
What are you?
don't.
What are you
Don't.
getting at? What are you
Don't.
getting at exactly, Lenyukta? I thought players aren't allowed to be biased, and I've seen actually some comments in the YouTube section earlier about that we were biased towards Phonement actually.
Yeah, I think, and we've always said it. We've always said it. We want both players to show up to the match. We want them to give us a great match. We want them to make the most of this opportunity. And of course, it lends weight to the entertainment value when both players are playing well.
Yeah, that's especially us as commentators, Lenukta. We just want to see the best possible match we can see. So yeah, you guys have to think about that before making those kind of comments. Especially, I remember the ones in Durban when you were doing Ethan Chetty's match, Lenukta. That was yeah, they were, and you said that that you are his mum, and that's why we biased towards him. Yeah, that's
because we share the same surname.
Yeah,
But we'll always get that. And a lot of times the way people receive the commentary has a lot to do with their own biases. So you also have to kind of remember that always.
What a shot that was. Oh, Tei is unbelievable. Really is.
16-11, just 3 away. Just 3 away for Tei.
Watch out, Lenyukta. It's gonna be said that you're supporting Tei just now. Just be careful, eh? And you know what he'll be looking at? He'll be looking at getting into that bunch at the bottom. Black ball, 2 ball. As soon as he can. Not right now, but soon. There, maybe even now. Of the angle of the 5.
Yeah, I can see the angle.
There is.
Can you see that angle, guys? From the 5 ball to the 2?
But do you know the problem with that? If he runs into the stripe full ball, the black ball's going in.
Yes, and I think he's looking at that as well.
So that's why I think better to come off the bottom cushion, touch of left hand side, and go into it from the bottom, guaranteed to be on the 3.
Yeah, good call, Raymond.
Let's have a look.
I think that's exactly what he might do.
I would suggest bottom cushion. Yeah, there we go. It's open. I think the 2 should go now.
Oh, wow.
Yes,
Oh,
it
wow.
goes.
And with that
goes.
17th point loading here for him. The black ball, though, I mean, I guess... Yeah, I guess he should be able to get behind that black once he plays the 2.
But for me, what stands out about him as a player, not only his break is excellent, but his ability to develop the problem early. That for me is, and he does it so well every time, always going for the problem ball, which is what you should do, but sometimes so difficult to find the right angle. He makes the right angle, and yeah, very accurate and high success rate on those breaks.
No, absolutely, Raymond. I think we all can agree that 22-year-old Jang Tai is just a wonder. Just a wonder. Such a complete player at his tender age.
So he's decided to play the 2 last, so I think he is going to screw back into the 13 possibly. There we see the angle of the 2 ball.
Yeah, he just needs to nudge it. Just needs to nudge it.
If he nudges
and even to do that.
And even pulls past, pulls up, he should be good. Oh, he didn't even need to. No, he did. He did.
He needed to.
He needed to.
He needed to. I can't believe he'd made that mistake.
Yeah, I didn't see that. See him coming through with a run through. I'm surprised.
I hope we get an action replay of that shot. Here we go. Here we go.
I think he thought that he's gonna stop on the stripe. They didn't show us what he did with the black ball there. But that was a shot out of frustration on the black ball. Lenyukta, the interesting question from Carly on the stream, she's asked, would he be the youngest if he wins the title? Very
I'm
likely.
not sure, to be quite honest. Yeah, it's highly
Highly,
possible.
yeah, highly possible, Carly.
Yeah. I think all of the other champions, this tournament has been happening for 13 years now, and all of the other champions are in their early 30s and upwards. So, yeah, quite possibly, quite possibly.
I think if Tang Shunsha would have won it, she would have been one of the youngest as
The
well.
youngest.
Lenyukta. Yeah, the youngest. How old was she when she went against Zheng Yubo?
Also in her early 20s. Also in her early 20s. I can't remember exactly, and I know that final was in 2022.
See, Brandon Jones asking how old is Ru Liang. We aren't too sure about that, Brandon. We did say that that next tournament we will have player profiles. We'd like to have that made, but not too sure on Ru Liang's age. Does look like he is in his 20s though.
And even if you guys do a search of these Chinese players on, our ordinary Google, there's so little information available on them except for scores that might be available on IBSF, that's the International Snooker Federation, or on Q Score or something like that. So very little publicized information for them on the, let's say, Western internet.
Excellent attempt from Jang Tai coming out of that snooker, almost potting that black ball in the center pocket. Coming off that top cushion with a lot of right hand side on the cue ball to open up the angle to get to that black ball.
Well, another snooker there from Phone. He's certainly playing the percentage pool now, considering where the black ball is. He's just biding his time, waiting for the right opportunity to pull the trigger. Probably, definitely the right play here, considering what he's up against. 16 points to 11 in this race to 19.
Lenyukta, Roger says that Ru Liang won the Masters in 2018. Oh, have a look at this. Oh, my word. Oh, my word. No. You gotta be kidding me.
Let's get that action replay, guys. Take a look at this. Take a look at this.
Jump, kick.
Yeah,
No.
that was
No.
that was a
No,
fluke.
no.
That was a fluke.
No.
Let's be real now. That was a fluke, but he made contact with the ball, and that's what happens.
No.
You let your opponent back to the table.
I
even
don't
if
believe
your
it.
snooker is good.
What in the world was that?
Yeah.
I can't deal.
Yeah.
I cannot deal with that, Lenyukta. How has he done that? And I had a feeling, I was about to say, if you keep letting your opponent back to the table, that can happen. Oh my word! How
He
has
looks
he
safe,
done
eh?
that?
He looks safe.
Phone can't even deal with what just happened right now. Neither can I.
Like a dry break.
No, he's potted
Oh
one.
no. 5 in the corner pocket.
Oh my. Oh my. Wow, to see that live. I know that's gonna be in a highlight reel on Facebook in an hour or two, but We saw that live. 17-11, race to 19. And the thing is, can call that a fluke or luck, but the thing is, when you let your opponent back to the table, what do you expect?
Yeah.
If you give him a chance,
I
yeah,
think the jump shot was intended for him to bank that in the corner, left corner pocket on our side of the table. That was the intention. That was, I don't think he was going for the quadruple shot there. But yeah, it happens. I mean, everybody gets lucky. Lucky is part of this game. Luck is a part of this game.
Actually, I'm gonna check who put Jang Tai into the losers bracket in stage 3. That's gonna be very interesting to see, because how good must that player be? See if I can pull that up.
Absolutely, Kali McGee. The flukes do count. The flukes do count. That's the game.
It was our friend Liu Shin. Liu Shin of
Oh,
China.
Liu Shin.
Liu Shin,
Good
current
Liu Shin.
current world Heyball champion at the WPA event in Slovenia. Liu Shin put Jang Tai into the losers bracket 13-10, and Liu Shin had 11 runouts in that match. So that is how Jang Tai got into the losers bracket, and he's been fighting ever since then. He had to go through Zhao Long, he had to go through Justin Sayich. Who else did he go through? Oliver Zolnocki. Oh, that was the match, I think, where Oliver was up and he came back. Yes, Oliver was 10-4 or 10-3 up, and Zhang came back to win 15-10. Yes, that was the match. He took out Chen Simming as well, another crowd favorite. Who else did he take out? He took out Ji Shushin. Oh, that was yesterday morning.
Look at him making light work on this frame.
Wow.
To get on the hill.
Unbelievable. And this black ball now for 18-11. Brilliant. Absolutely flawless from this young man.
Give him his flowers. Gotta give
Yeah, we
him
have
his
to.
flowers.
We have to. And I mean, you just you heard the list I was going through. He took out Chen Simming. Chen Simming had to beat Yang Fan twice in this tournament, and he took out Chen Simming. So wow, what a run for this young man. Rack 30. If we have, if this does go to the 32nd rack, we will have another player break.
But not the way this guy is breaking.
No.
And the way he's running out.
No.
Oh,
18-11.
wow.
A huge mountain for Phone to climb now. Oh, that jump shot on the black ball. Oh, and he's spotted. Black ball as well. There's one of our viewers was asking what happens if a ball goes down in the black ball as well. So he'll have the choice. The referee will ask him whether he'd like to play on, or he'd like to have the black ball spotted on the foot spot and carry on. So he's chosen there. There comes the black ball on the foot spot, and he continues.
I mean, he's won 5 frames consecutively now to get to this point.
Absolute class.
All the spots are open. All the spots are open.
Also, you have to say that that we did want Phone to play his best game because he's the last international player left in this tournament. I mean, this game used to be called Chinese 8-ball, now Heyball. This tournament is in China, and yeah, top 16 Chinese players against the top 16 international players in stage 3, and Phonement, last international player standing. Of course, we wanted him to play well and play his best.
And he's got nicely behind these 2 object balls now. He's going to make light work of this. Light work.
I'm feeling...
Well, yeah, it
yeah,
was
I'm feeling
mentioned earlier
bittersweet,
that
yeah.
he was in the final 4 standing last year in the event as well. So, you know, this is also got to mean so much to him.
I'm feeling for Phonement Linukta. It's he just hasn't played his best in this match and yesterday's as well.
Yeah, it's got to be so painful. Heartbreaking.
Oh,
Heartbreaking.
chance
Oh,
for
wow.
Phonement Cure. A chance is
Oh,
a
wow.
chance. Yep.
A chance.
Yeah, I think he was playing that with a touch of left hand side to straighten up the cue ball to get back up the table for the 1.
He's also very frustrated now with that miss. But all the pressure
Yeah.
on Phone. He's got a mountain to climb
Too
here.
much.
7-point deficit.
It's really up against it.
Oh, he's gotten behind the 14. I'm really feeling the tension now, Raymond, and I'm sure the viewers, wherever they are in the world, is also feeling the tension of this match right now. I mean, once a player gets to the hill, and
Yeah,
then the
it's
lockjaw starts setting in.
a lot of pressure, a lot of tension. I feel it as well. I feel it for Phonement, and from now on he has to be absolutely flawless. Clean.
Oh, the good shot.
Very clean, yeah. Very clean. Looks to be leaving this black
Looks
ball
like-
for the right center, yeah.
Yeah, that's what it looks. It looks like that's the play here. So much pressure. He's playing with so much pressure on him right now. Make sure.
That's the difference with being down, especially by that margin. If this was first or second frame of the match, I think he'd be taking this clearance in his sleep.
You know, having your opponent on the hill, it's Another added pressure that you're playing with. And if your opponent is Jang Tai, quadruple it.
Oh, beautiful pot. Beautiful pot from Phone.
Phone really doing well here with this clearance, guys. You gotta hand it to him with all that pressure mounted on him now.
第30局，然后
Yeah, and
第30
he's pulled that one back. He's pulled that one back.
18-12.
Oh, the way he has to grind now. He has to grind, and we did say there would be a player break, I believe. 18-12, so that's in 2 frames time. Player break.
There we get a shot of the beautiful Q8 table, guys. That's what it looks like close up.
That rail system is quite popular here in China, Linuk. The ball return feature on these tables here, where the balls come back into the rack at the back of the table. Quite popular here. Yes, he's gonna make a ball. Yes. 12 into the top right. So what does Phone need? 7 perfect racks.
Yes,
If
that's
there's
what he needs.
if there's anyone that can do it, I'd say he can.
Oh, that's a good part.
Yeah, it was.
It's
It
a
was.
part to send part.
Oh, there we have Kali. I wrote Kelly off when she was 12-5 down, and she came back to win at 13-12. It can happen. Yeah, us too, Kali. We were watching that scoreline, and we had finished our match. And watching that, we saw Kelly down 12-5. Hour and a half later, we hear that Kelly made the comeback of the century. So yes, it can happen, and she did that with 5 break-and finishes in a row. Something that Phone Mankyo is definitely very capable of doing.
That's another good shot. That's another good shot. In this door better. I admire, regardless of the outcome of this match, I admire that.
Yeah, he's fighting. But I did expect that. I expected him to fight right until the end.
He must use the 9 to come up for the 14. Oh, nicely done. Nicely done, and he's certainly got the angle now.
He must have been sat in that chair thinking it was over.
Yeah,
I can
absolutely.
guarantee that he thought it was over. Yeah, so far
Yes, and
so
that's to
good.
come out for the black.
Black ball bottom left corner pocket. Has to be careful. 2 ball and 3 ball just under his waistcoat.
I think he's got it. I think he's got it. He's called for the ball to be cleaned. I think he's got it.
Oh, that was the miss. That was the miss that started this comeback. Oh my. No. No.
Oh my gosh. Oh
No.
my gosh.
What did they call that? They called it a twitch or something, yeah, when you miss a black ball like that. Oh, phone.
Oh my gosh.
Phone. How?
He must be gutted. Oh, he must be gutted. But here comes Zhang. Here comes Zhang.
I was just gonna say, he's not gonna like the 5 ball on the cushion and straight away. Oh, my word.
Watch him go and open up that 5 off the 2.
Yeah, he would, but maybe he decides that because the 2 is a good connector to come back, so he could actually land behind the 5 and actually play the 5 normally. Ah, but how has Phone missed that black ball? All that work.
All that work. Oh man. Yeah, I think he's. I wonder if he's gonna play up here first, but
What is his play here? 7-4-5 black ball?
I'm also a little bit surprised
That's
by the shot selection on this frame from him. Not the usual route that he would take.
no, we're going 4 first. Oh, this is gonna be good.
Oh,
How is
he's
he
leaving
gonna?
that ball for last.
Oh my.
Look, the black is away from the cushion. The 5 is also away from the cushion there.
Yeah, but this has a lot of pressure on it as well, because if you're leaving position for yourself,
and
you're
I expected
leaving.
him to get. I expected him to get more movement of the cue ball as well of that last shot.
Oh my, what?
Oof, oof, oof. What a shot!
No.
What a shot, Jang Tai for the black now.
Oh,
What a beautiful
no.
shot from him.
No. Oh man.
Fire.
What can
Fire,
you say?
Jang Tai. Well, he's a finalist. That's what we can say. He's a finalist in the 13 Grandmasters finals. Jang Tai, well-deserved victor. well-deserved victor of this tournament. I mean, of this particular match. So yeah, over to you, Raymond.
I don't believe that. That last few shots, the way he left the 7, the 5 and the black ball, but the 5 in particular, wow. Excellent, excellent stuff from Jang Tai, and he is in that final tomorrow against Niu Zhang. That is at 3 p.m. local time here in Chengdu, China. That'll be a race to 23, and yeah, big thank you to all the viewers for joining us around the world. We do appreciate the support, all your comments as always, and yeah, thank you so much, guys. We loved having you on the stream, and it was a pleasure for us to present this broadcast to you. Thank you so much, Lenyukta, for the excellent commentary and joining me as well. And that's me signing out. Raymond Tilak from South Africa. Over to you, Lenyukta.
I can't wait for tomorrow, guys. I can't wait. Hey, that's going to be 3 p.m. Chengdu time. Remember that. Keep an eye on that Facebook page. When it goes live, you should get a notification. There'll be like a whole show before the grand finals kick off. Wherever you are in the world. Till tomorrow.
好的，女士们、先生们，现在来到了我们的赛后采访环节。太一，今天上午你刚刚鏖战了35局，今天晚上又来打比赛，明天还要打决赛，可以说是对脑力、体力还有心理的巨大的考验。那么，首先我想对你说一声辛苦了。那么，能简单的先给我们来复盘一下刚刚结束的这场比赛吗？
刚上来的时候打的也比较顺嘛，然后开球也挺好的，前边12-4领先吧，然后第3个阶段回来以后，杰哥然后就连追了7盘还是8盘，差一点就追平比分了，然后后边我也是运气比较好，然后那杆跳球勾黑八一库翻底带那杆球挺关键的，我感觉。
其实对你的心理来说也是一个极大的鼓舞，对不对？
对，确实是运气好最后。
那我们知道，其实你是一路从败部杀进来的，那你还是作为00后的中式八球的代表之一，是什么样的心态支撑你一路走到现在的呢？
还是想打好，想拿冠军的这种欲望吧，我感觉。
那明天你就要进行这个决赛了，那么今天回去之后会做哪些准备或者说调整呢？
多睡会儿觉吧。
非常朴实啊，多睡会儿觉。那么想对你明天的对手牛壮说点什么？
大家好好加油，明天给大家奉献一场精彩的决赛吧。
好的，感谢太一接受我们的采访，也感谢邵杰为我们带来的精彩的比赛，更要感谢这么晚了还守候在我们赛场以及屏幕前的观众朋友们。明天决赛我们再见。
热爱，全力以赴，重重把杆。